Well, hello. Today we're having a walk round the Newball wood, and this is situated in a very strange place. I'll show you in a few minutes. Maggie is quite sort of agitated, and I'll tell you why in a moment. Yes, so this wood entrance is located the same entrance as the Woodside Wildlife, well, it's a zoo really. Hence, that is why Maggie is freaking out. Keeping her on the lead for a minute until she calms down. She's freaking out because she can pick up all the scent of all the strange animals she's probably never smelled before. And there's some strange sounds as well. How they ever got away with sticking a zoo here, I'll never know, because this is part of the Dunbarton Lime Woods. You should be able to get in here. You can't get parked to get in unless the zoo is open. And that's between 10 and 4. It's a rare setup. Well, I don't know whether you can hear that. Maggie's really freaking. There's wolves howling in the background. I'll turn the volume up, see if you can hear it. Very haunting. She's not quite calmed down, but I'm going to let her off anyway. Sit. Sit. Stay. Look at me. Okay, off we go. Bursting with energy this morning. What you found, Big Nose? Well, yes, you may have noticed as we got out the van that it's a different van. Yes, some clown backed into me in a car park, and although it was extremely inconvenient trying to find another van, the guy did me a favour, because the van needed a lot of bodywork doing to it, and his insurance company was quite favourable to me as regards reimbursing me for the van, writing it off. So got myself a much newer van. It's a lot tidier. You could have hurt yourself there in that ditch, you clown. See you drop all of a sudden. Oh, watchtower up there. I have been in here once before. I think it must be a couple of years ago now. It was very brief. Just came through around this bend up to the watchtower and out again. Obviously had Mikey with me then. It was absolutely red hot. There was nothing but hornets and wasps, so I escaped. I don't think that's going to happen today. In fact, it's Halloween today as I'm filming this. So what more scary than what you're looking at now? And yes, you're thinking right. The last shot, I had the camera up on the tower behind us. Rabble here. Looks like the old box that was that, I suppose, looking at it. Rabble and rubbish. I suppose we're not allowed in it, but let's go and see what it is anyway. All penned in. Oh, there's an electric fence there again. Right, get out of there. Come on. Oh, it'll be for... Yeah, get away. Right, stay back. Shh, this way. Oh my God, that was my fault. Back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think the last lot we found, I spoke to the owner. She has a lot to do with pheasants and shooting and things. They put them cables there to stop the foxes getting in at them. So I'm sorry you got a shock, Maggie, but I wasn't quick enough to get you out of the way, was I? But you seem all right now. God, I feel guilty now. Let's see if you've got a burn to your snout or anything. I can't see anything. Shh. No, you seem all right. Okay, you'll be all right. One edge of the wood. Oh, I'm not going through that, but it's all foggy and horrible. Of course you don't mind, do you? Yeah, I'm coming, don't worry. Another watchtower down there. How many does this wood want? Well, I've only done 2.5 days work this week. Well, yeah, 3 days by the time I've had to do all the stuff out of the van and what have you. It really is telling on me. Aches and pains and stuff like that. It's not very good. But, so I have a choice between sitting at home I'm thinking, oh, this hurts, that hurts. Sitting on the couch, drinking endless tea. Don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with drinking tea. I love tea. So I have a choice between that or getting off my backside, coming out, walking around the wood, nice and slowly, ambling about, taking in all the scenery, fresh air, and believe you and me, when I get back home I feel a lot better. Always do. So my advice to anybody else with arthritis in the joints, same as I've got, is to get off your ass and have a walk round, especially in the countryside. This one's in a pretty bad state. Let's hope there's no bloody pheasant pens nearby. I'm on high alert now. With my vision, that is. Don't want that happening again. That's an awful to hear her in pain like that. Terrible. I don't think we're going to get through there. Look at this, look how tall this bloody grass is. Look at this. This is shoulder height. Well, shoulder height for me anyway. Oh my God. I don't fancy that, Maggie. Let's turn back. There's another way we could have gone. Strange that, I've not heard any wildlife in here. I wonder if there was anything to do with the zoo being at the entrance, because Maggie picked up on the scent of all the animals, definitely. She was jumping up the window in the van, which she never does anymore. I wonder if it's something to do with that. Now it's even more proof that dogs live in the moment. She's forgotten about it already, and I'm still thinking about it, feeling guilty. Yes, autumn and spring, my favourite seasons. And here's why. They're beautiful colours. I mean, I know it can be nice in the summer, but it can also be too hot as well. And in the winter it's all scarce and twiggy, nothing left of anything. Autumn and spring, best seasons. So I know I'm talking about how good it is for your body. You suffer with joints and that to be out and about like this. But I also think it's good for the head. Because in a way it's a form of meditation, isn't it? If you're out here, looking around, seeing what you can spot, admiring nature, you've got your dog with you, you've stopped thinking about everything else at home. Bills and all these worries and things that people have. You stop thinking about, well I do anyway, while I'm out. Not at the moment because I'm talking about it, but you know what I'm saying. So I think it's good sort of meditation, therapy if you like. Especially when you get somewhere like this, there's not too many people, there's nobody about today here, but you know, there's not so many people about, it's a lot better. Not that I'm antisocial. Yeah, now shut up Mark, turn the camera off. I always like to see these ferns when they're going autumn brown. I think that looks great, I do. We're approaching the watchtower and that pen area, so I've put it back on a lead. We don't want any more accidents. So we're back to where we turned off. There's the horrible electric fence in there. You can either go that way, and we can try and go down that way, which looks a bit more overgrown, but it could be more interesting. I don't know why this bar's here. There must be a reason for it. Let's go and have a look. Can you hear the wolves again? Might be in an horror movie. I suppose this has got a bloody electric fence around it as well. Let's have a look inside of it. Only through the window, not breaking in. Anyway, let's get around here. Well, if there's no fences, you can come off in a minute. Back. Changed my mind. It's less than head height, some of that, so that is not good. We're turning round, going the other way. Oh yeah, so we're just, like I said, coming down this side of this electrified area with a pheasant in it. Yeah. There's quite a way. We ain't coming off yet, Missy. Seems to be the end of the fencing for now. Off we go. Maggie, here. Yeah, stay near me. I can see something. Not bad. Ticky-tape tied to the tree. There seems to be a well-trodden path. I don't know whether the camera can pick it up. Yeah, but it looks very narrow, so I don't know whether it's from deer. No, I've not seen anything about. We're literally on the doorstep for this little zoo. I know they've got wolves in there. Pretty sure they've got tigers. I'd have to check. I mean, if they got out and got into this wood, what would you do? There's not a lot you can do, is there? They're no good climbing a tree because they can climb trees better than you. You can't outrun them. Your dog's no defence. Well, Maggie's no defence anyway. She would just lick it to death, whatever it is. You've had it. Just a strange thought that went through my head when I was walking round. Strange sounds coming from the zoo again. Sounds like disturbed pigs to me. Surely not. Well, that's convenient. As we're heading down there, I was thinking there's not a lot of head height left further down there. And to the left there seems to be a bit of a, crouch down, a little pathway which sort of takes us close to the route, I think. What do you think? You think so, Maggie? That's it, put your back to me. How rude. Yeah, let's try that down there. And watch out for electric fences, you clown. Should have been calling myself a clown, really. That was completely my fault. I keep beating myself up about it. So she didn't quite do as I asked her there. I think what it was, she picked up our scent on that track from on the way in. But because I had to call her back again. But the most important thing in there to do is to not scold them when they get back, because they don't understand anything after 3 seconds. You're wasting your time. They don't associate it with what's happened, so waste of time. Yeah, so we're back out on the main track. I'm not quite ready to go yet, so I think, sorry, making everybody dizzy. Have a little walk through there, I think. It's a very low level bird box. It's got a number on it, obviously being tagged or something. I mean, it's a bit low though, isn't it, off the ground? I mean, it's only, what, 5 foot off the ground? Oh, I thought he was moving and bending all the branches on the way round. Forest management mark. That looks like it's been put there on purpose. And we can get round it, but you just wonder why. Would you, Adam and Eve it? Looks like there's a pathway all the way around the outside of the wood. Mind you, it looks a bit dense down there. Maybe not. I think by the looks of it, it's probably part of a pathway, but it's not. There's no signs on the gate, but the gate leads you into the woods. So stop bloody waffling, Mark. I don't know what you're on about. Yeah, I think my first assumption was wrong. It's not a pathway around the wood. There's an entrance into the wood on that gate I've just shown you. But there's no sign on it saying private property or public bridle way or permissive way. It's strange really that you'd think it's private property and they want you out and keep something on it. And that other way doesn't lead to anywhere, so we're going back. Maggie, come! Come on! Good girl, let's have you back. Come on, out of there. Last minute soaking just to get in the van, fantastic. Coming back towards the entrance. Let's see if Maggie picks up on all the scent, all the animals again, and starts getting a bit erratic. I'd be surprised if she does. You probably just see me checking my boots there as I got over there. Because as I came back through, I noticed a great big dog turd flattened on there, and I wondered whether it was from my boots, but I don't think it was, thankfully. Hey, well, thanks for joining us around the Newball wood today at the side of the zoo with all the spooky sounds. So from myself and Maggie, who sat right over the other side, covered in mud, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.